Gila Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from the Steel City. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. The bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll drop the throw. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It covers 51 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Johnson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Deron Bland took the tackle.
Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go right back to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Browns.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
First down, Cleveland.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Browns.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. set up to throw. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now, faking the give. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. He'll get back to Wilson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 34. First First and 10.
First and 10 at the 31.
They'll look to throw yet again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Mason Graham in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. So that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he's going to hit the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that.
What stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Finds Nakua downfield. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down, Cleveland.
Let's go now.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And the Browns are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and goal.
Ready, steady.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. On the move left.
The quarterback on the scramble. Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 3-yard gain brings up 4th down and goal.
Okay, they say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This will be returned from the 6. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Justin Hopkins on 40.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Now they'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st First and goal coming up.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. Malik Collins. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Nakua open. He's got it. They lost him. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's got another one. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will go up by 7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be taken down on a return on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Ready. 70 76.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Now, faking the give. The open man is Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The third-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Nick Herbig in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Here we go. Strike.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Ready.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Herbig He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Browns. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pass taken in by Johnson. They'll be set up now. Pass for 40 without it. That's the way to get started. A pick up a 17 and a very quick first down. Throwing now on first and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is second and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of second and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have third down and potentially fourth down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, and I think they left a little bit on the table.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Mustang 19.
A run with Pacheco. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down.
Let's go now. 19-18.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
60 bites.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd down.
30-yard line.
76. Past the 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Here's Henry. He's going to have a Browns first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This is 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game.